American Psycho 2 was directed by Morgan J. Freeman. And no, not the Morgan Freeman you are thinking of. That Morgan Freeman. Hence why there's a J in the middle of his name. And it stars Mila Kunis, Geraint Ween Davies, and William Shatner. You probably have no idea that this film exists. And you know what? It might be better that way. I will be joined by Unique Frequency, and together we are going to talk about one of the worst sequels ever made.
Before I begin my part, I just want to say to people who want to watch American Psycho 2, don't. Just don't. Okay? It is not a fun watch. It really isn't, okay? Anyways, my biggest problem with this movie is that it exists. Okay? The first one wasn't a masterpiece. It was fun to watch and I enjoyed it. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. The fact that this film exists is already a middle finger. Actually, no. It's a triple middle finger. And if you want to know how to do it, I'm not going to explain. This film didn't even take me 5 minutes. 5 minutes for me and Anthill to be pissed off.
So, spoilers, I guess. In the first 5 minutes, we see a little girl killing Patrick Bateman. This movie hasn't even started its main plot, and it already pissed me off. I mean, this movie doesn't even have the common courtesy of giving a character as legendary as Patrick Bateman a gory death. Thankfully, Christian Bale doesn't reprise his role as Patrick Bateman in this film. Smart decision on his part.
The fact that this film has an American Psycho name attached to it is a big FU to all the American Psycho fans out there.
This film wasn't originally supposed to be a sequel to American Psycho. It was supposed to be a quirky little movie about Mila Kunis as a serial killer. The studio saw a rough cut of this film and had the brilliant idea of turning it into a sequel of American Psycho.
Whoever thought this was a good idea should be shot. Even Mila Kunis, sorry if I butcher that name, is the star of this film. Even she is embarrassed that this film even exists. I honestly really do feel sorry for anyone who works on this film.
So after this film slaps every single American Psycho fan known to man across the face, our main character Rachel decides to devote her entire existence to killing serial killers. Though you would be hard-pressed to find her killing another serial killer in this film's runtime. She kills this doofus with a condom, she kills her friend Cassandra, and she kills William Shatner's character, and I think a construction worker after that. So, big surprise, she contradicted herself. Yeah, this film script fails on a completely rudimentary level.
Oh yeah, William Shatner, the king of overacting, sat beside Nicolas Cage, somehow manages to underact in this film. In the scene where he finds out his girlfriend is dead, he underacts for some reason, giving out the worst performance in his career.
Seeing William Shatner, of all people, underact actually provides some pretty solid laughs, but other than that, this film is just cringeworthy. There's also this terrible plot twist that just further complicates this film's story for absolutely no reason. So our main character, Rachel, isn't actually named Rachel. She just stole the identity of one of her victims, who is named Rachel, who is attending law school. I have absolutely no idea what the writers were smoking, honestly. I got no words. Also, to add to the pointlessness of this plot twist, we actually never find out the main character's real name.
It also completely forgets about its awful twist. I really don't want to think about this twist because it makes my brain hurt. Literally. Now, are there any redeemable qualities to this film? Short answer. No.
Though, real talk, the worst thing that this movie did was compare our protagonist to the likes of real-life serial killers like Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer. This really pissed me off, honestly. It felt like that this film was stepping on the graves of the victims who had their lives taken by those monsters. Guys, seriously, don't see this movie. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. I don't know how you spend your free time, though I would imagine that any activity would be more productive than watching this movie. I'm gonna state the obvious here. American Psycho 2 gets a big, fat F.
Thank God that's over. It's one of my least favorite movies ever made. It just falls on every conceivable level, and it takes a dump on its legacy of one of my favorite movies, American Psycho. Thank you for having me, Anthill. Hopefully next time we could talk about better things.
Trust me, man. You can't get much more worse than this. Though, anyways, I hope you enjoyed our review of American Psycho 2. And if you did, make sure to give this video a like. And if you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And shout out to the Alex Drawer Unit and Andy Summers. Thanks for watching.